Hello and welcome to another video, and today as you can see we're straight into the action. Basically I've decided to join a league again, so this is my first race in this league, round 7. Apologies if you can hear the commentator in the background. I forgot to mute people in game chat first, but this is my best qualifying lap. Those of you obviously who've been subscribed for a while know that I have done league videos before, but I've not been in the league for a while, so I decided to return to one. But obviously it's pretty rainy conditions right now in Catalunya. We're going red through the first sector, braking for turn 4, clipping the apex there. First gear, trying to pick up the bike nice and slowly. It was very slippery, it was really hard to try and do it correctly. All running a bit wide there through turn 5, but not too badly. I didn't know it was going to be wet, so I was doing dry practice with 3/10 under. Groot has fallen off there, so it's not good for him. So you can still hear the commentator in the background. I'm not sure if I'm going to be much louder than them. Oh, there's another crash. Picciololo. I'm not 100% sure how you pronounce that. Probably going to butcher some of these names because it is an Italian championship. We're only 2/10 under now because of the mistake. All and has fell off through. Oh, we're running wide once again, so not really a good lap, but I think I was probably just the lap where I pushed the most, probably why the lap time was the best. I was out for the whole session just doing laps. We're coming to the penultimate turn, braking for the final turn, second gear, getting on the throttle nice and early. The rear's sliding a little bit. Now we're coming up towards the line. What is it going to be when we cross the line? 41.6, and then Groot has fallen off once again. But at the end of the session, that was good enough for pole. So we had about 8/10 to second position, R1 and then Vladimir Jega was behind, and then Drian, and then Picciolino, I think that's how it might be pronounced. And RKH 6th, Frank Keys 7th. But we are ready for the race now. We're in the race, if you didn't notice that discreet cut there. I was worried about tyre wear because I'd never actually done a wet race with tyre wear on, so I decided to go for the softs. Although this probably turned out to not be that good, but we are ready for the start. It's the first time I've been on pole for a league race, so it was a bit, not really nerve-wracking, but it was different. I was not in my comfort zone at all. But revving out for first gear here, we're waiting for the lights to come on. Don't know where they are. Well, there they are. Now they're on. We're waiting for the lights to go out to dump the clutch. Lights out. We've not had the best. So you can see the Ducati already pulling alongside, and another Ducati going between us. So down to third already. Drian and R1 and have already passed me. You can see some of the Ducatis looking feisty. Right behind Drian. Oh, got someone going outside. He's up to second position now. Well, what a good start from him. We're trying to go inside of Dream, but we couldn't quite do this. Big crash behind. Frank Keys falls off there. And Jegger's behind us in 5th position. Again, I'm probably butchering these names, so I apologise. If you're in the league, do let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But we're settled into 4th position now. Drian's gone a bit wide. We're going to try and get the inside. Can't quite do anything yet. You can see everyone's losing the rear end a little bit. I'm trying to run the berm line, I suppose, for more grip, but I've overshot a little bit. And me and Drian have gone on the grass, so we've got to return to the track. Somehow I managed to not fall off there, but we've dropped down to 5th position now, so in a pretty atrocious start. Considering there was I think there was about 10 people in the lobby, so we've dropped from 1st to 5th. It's not great. But we are now looking at the back of Drian. We're obviously going to want to set up a move and get back past him, because I knew I had the pace, so I was going to try and get back up front as quick as possible. We're pulling alongside him, going down towards turn 10, braking nice and late. He's squeezing me towards the curb, but he's entitled to do that. Going around the outside, someone's gone off there. I'm going around the outside of him, so up to 3rd, but no, it's going to be 4th because R1 and he's gone. I think there was a bit of contact between my front and his rear there. Oh, sorry, the other way around. His front and my rear. We've now settled into 4th position. You can see all of the names there of the different riders. In fact, you can't actually see P3 because P2 and P1's name's so big, but obviously now you can see it. So we're sat behind R1 and at the moment. We're coming up towards the line to end the first lap, but now we're cutting later on to the second lap. Once again going into turn 10. You can see we are still sat in 4th position, a little bit closer than we were before. R1 and's gone a bit wide. We're going to maybe try and capitalise on him in turn 11. No, not quite been able to do anything through turn 12. You see, obviously, Jagger has got into the lead now. RK just fell off. Trying to go inside. Oh, massive high sign! Jagger's down. So up into third position. You heard someone shout in the game chat there. I believe it was the other rider he had contact with. So we are now up into third position. R1 Andrew's trying to get up the inside into first position, but he's not quite been able to do it. And we're going to try and get some slipstream on him down this straight. But it's two Ducatis, so we're going to struggle to do that. Struggle to get past them as we go flying down towards turn 1. Hitting the brakes. We're closing up quite a bit on the two Ducatis. That's probably where the Yamaha advantage is. So despite the wheel spin, obviously the Yamaha is still pretty good in the wet on this game, because the wheel spin isn't too bad compared to real life. Because R1 And is right on the inside. He's trying to get up into first position. We're trying to follow him through. He's got up to first, but now he's dropped down to second on the drive. Can he do it? Is he going to have an attack into turn 4? Can he do anything? No, he's ran a bit wide, and I followed him in a bit wide, but I'm now right behind him. Close I've been to him the whole race, except obviously the start. He'll try and go. Oh, we've got a better exit on the inside into turn 4 on the brakes. Up into second position now. So now it's Picciolino in front of us. R1 And has fallen off after that, so not sure what happened. Don't think we had any contact, but definitely lost some time. And Drian is now 1.2 seconds behind. So we're all over the back of the Ducati rider in first position. We have got a bit of a better exit through turn 9 using some slipstream. We're going to the outside once again for turn 9. He's moved over on us, which again he's entitled to do, but we're outbraking him on the inside into turn 10 on the curb, getting the bike. So a bit of contact there, so he's got through once again. We're going to have to try and attack him. Oh, not quite been able to have a look into turn 12 there. Didn't quite have the bravery to do it. Exiting turn 12. Oh, he's got all over the curb. It's not good for him. Into 13. And we're all over the back of him now. We're going to have a look into the final corner. It's like Rossi Lorenzo, but in the wet. So up into first position there. Coming out the last corner, running up towards the line. So we've taken the lead, going on to lap 4 now. But he's in the slipstream. He's going back to the inside. He's got past with that Ducati grunt on the brakes. Can't do anything. Look, he's outbraked me. Oh, but he's missed the apex. I've missed the apex a bit, but he's missed it a lot. So now I've got the switch back round the outside because I'm on the better line. Up into first position. Job done. We're going to have to, oh, a bit of contact there, so we're trying to get stopped for turn 3 since I was a bit on a compromised line. But we're now up into first position on lap 4 of the race. And that was pretty much the whole race. It's through the last corner now on lap 12 of 12, you can see. We just led it from there. So we had the pace. We pulled away and dominated. Which is a nice feeling. So first ever league race win actually, and obviously my first race in this league. Those are the final standings. Won by 5.6 seconds to Vladimir Jagger, and then 26.6 the next rider. But this is the championship standings. Obviously you can see we're still in last position. But yeah, I'm sure we'll make up the positions to the other riders there. Obviously you can see that 109 points for the lead, obviously, because they've already done 6 rounds, so I'm going to be quite far behind. 84, sorry, we're 84 behind. He has 109. Obviously, you can see Jagger is obviously on 85, so he's probably more, well, probably not really an achievable target. I'll be looking maybe to get in the top 5 by the end of the season, because obviously I am a great deal of points behind, and I don't think I'll have the next race so easy, because I think there was a few collisions behind me, which has allowed me to sort of stretch out a gap that couldn't really be brought down, since the conditions are so tricky. But the next race will be Assen, and I'll be doing a video on that too. So stay tuned for that. Do let me know if you like this video. Obviously, it's never really done anything like this before. I think I've done a couple league race videos, but I wanted to do it a bit more regularly. Obviously, there'll still be 2019 mod videos, so don't worry about that. But I hope you've enjoyed. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next video.